samples?
Oh, but not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Reams of red tape.
He's not busy, but it's okay. What's up, buddy?
Ugh. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein you looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Does she need to keep?
What are you waiting for?
Does she need to keep calling me Dusty?
Look, we'll be done after this one. Just do your job, okay?
Ooh. Ooh, this feels fun.
You think we'll be done here soon? Do I hear this is the last dig? I'm busy. Is there anyone else to bother? What's wrong with you?
Oh shit. Well, that's that's what we call I didn't think I could do that moment, but I'm glad I did.
How'd they sucker you to join? Balls and fancy pamphlets?
What's up, Duke? What it do? My man Dukezilla in the chat. What's good? I mean, you can already see what's good here.
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
It's Starfield launch night, my friend. Hey, listen, like, my man has so much forehead. I was just trying to see if, you know, they had any nuggets of wisdom up in that cranium. That's an easy achievement right there. Did you see that guy?
They're ready, boss. Get back up here.
Sometimes the positive electricity charge from a man rubbing his two brain cells together can be very valuable.
Well, we're off this
It's
ride.
time. You're with me.
Indeed, indeed, as you should, as you should. And I figured, hey, you know.
Standard's reading a clean break. Shut it down.
I figured since this game was already Game Pass,
Let's go.
paying $30 for the premium thing wasn't that big a deal.
Hella, get the readings.
That, and, you know,
Yeah.
should I end up liking this game, I'm definitely going to end up buying a physical copy of it anyway,
You
so.
consider a spike in gravity readings
Why
a
not?
problem?
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job.
And
Come on.
your character, as far as I know, your character's predetermined. My character hasn't said a word yet, or in any way indicated what their gender is or is not. So,
We're
I do
getting
feel like a
close.
player insert character though, so
Yeah, everything is
we may
just-
not have dialogue of our own.
Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Again, you know,
Through
just
there,
the Bethesda game.
I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way. What are you waiting for?
Hey, don't look at me.
I don't want to go in there. Yes, sir. I woke up this morning, tried to hit A on Starfield, and Microsoft was like, "What you doing, fam? You can't play this yet. This doesn't come out until 8 o'clock." Oh, love it. I hope this flashlight doesn't run on batteries because this ambience is killing me. Oh shit, mining. Let's go, crack rocks. Okay, okay. Ooh, I got some beryllium. I have no idea what that does, but we got it.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Yo, guys, I don't know about you. Mute. Duke Zella says, I don't like it. Mute characters should have died in 6th gen. What that happens to me, I try to play through Motorfest every day, and I can't till the 14th. That's how to get you. This new digital frontier, man. I miss the days of just being able to go to your local GameStop, have a shady employee that's probably your friend just slip you a physical copy under the table, and then have all your friends ask you, "Hey, man, how'd you get that early?" in your DMs. You know, the simpler times, simpler times. I remember playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 like 4 days early because I worked at a mom and pop game shop, and we just happened to have it. Just go on. This was before Xbox Live would ban you for playing early shit. If you had the game, you had the game, fam. Good times. And I don't know. I don't mind mute characters as long as the narrative device is being used cleverly.
Do you see anything?
You know, like, arguably Gordon Freeman never needs to say anything because his perspective would only dilute your own experience in the world. You know, some characters are just self-inserts, and I'm fine with that. You know, it always feels strange to me when I play a first-person game and I hear somebody else talking through my helmet anyway. Not to say that it doesn't have a place, but for a game like this, I can see why not having a character superimposed onto my, you know, my face would work. Whoa. What's this stuff? The game doesn't even know what this is. So of course we're gonna touch it. I mean, that's what you do, right? You touch the accursed artifact. Oh wow.
Dusty.
Perfect example. Isaac not talking in the original and then being fully voiced in the remake made me love the game. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's a good example of a voice being added that helps the character out. But Isaac also worked as a silent protagonist.
You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's
And again,
still out.
Dead Space is about Isaac Clarke.
You know who you are?
I think
New recruit
Starfield
for
is about
Argos
you.
Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Oh, okay, see? Yeah. So we do get to customize our face. That's cool. Oh man, this is like... This is deep. This is deep, my friends. Love it. Yep. Alright, let's rifle through these presets. Wow, no. Yeah, maybe not. Nope. Definitely not. Mm-hmm. Ah, no. Like, why do they have the King Batch preset? Actually, this gentleman's mustache is exquisite. We may have to pick him just on principle alone. Whoa, Helen Mirren, let's go. Oh, come on. You know what? I don't know if this passes, but we often get a lot of shit about, you know, black hair in games. And I feel like we have to appreciate the fact that his braids are not only done, but they fuzzy as hell. Like, he's been in space a while. There's just no avoiding it. There's just no avoiding it. You know? There's just no avoiding it. So he may need to get his shits retightened, but I feel like we've made strides. We've made strides between this game and Hogwarts Legacy. Black people hair is making a comeback. You know? Why you gotta say he looked like Tyrone? Fuck. I'm gonna put a board on the wall that's like how many days without racism in the stream. We are currently at 0 days. Okay, we're currently at 0 days without racism in the expert playlist. I'm gonna keep going talking how he looked like Tyrone. Why is he always Tyrone though? He looks like, wow, it's Bill Murray. No, wait, it's William Hurt. R.I.P., by the way. R.I.P. to William Hurt. That is not negated. You can be black and racist. I don't know why black people keep saying this. I don't know why black people keep saying this. Oh, I can't be racist to black people. Yes, you can. Some black people are some of the most racist towards black people. Because you got the secret info and your insults cut deeper. Like, you about to give me flashbacks of my old relatives. I'm talking about. Well, listen. Oh wow, look at that. Look at this guy. I like this. This is giving me 2 years in. I like this. This is like nope. I know somebody at work that looks like that. Nope. Nope. Ha! Nope. Wow. Okay. Okay. No. Uncle Ruckus was Uncle Ruckus was worse than being racist. Uncle Ruckus is an Uncle Tom. He's a self-hating black person. That's even worse. Uncle Ruckus hates his blackness so much he thinks he's white. Uncle Ruckus is his own can of worms. We can't even. Wow. I mean, I'm loving these presets. I love how they all vaguely look like a celebrity that might sue them. Like, they range from normal person walking down the street to, oh, wait, that's kind of Kurt Russell. Okay, I have decided. We have to pick the gentleman with the luxurious mustache. And since you can visit a genetics facility at any point and change the way you look, we'll just have to just wait for this dude to evolve into me at some point, because I honestly feel like we could spend an entire stream with me just stretching and collapsing the sides of my sack. And I don't know if you want to see that. I don't know if you want to see that. Okay. Gonna go for that chonk build. There we go. What'd you eat for this current bulking cycle, Zach? What'd you eat to prepare for Baywatch? Oh, you know, chicken, broccoli, and rice. Chicken, broccoli, and rice. I was blending up my chicken and my broccoli and my rice, you know, with chicken in it. CBR, you know, the usual. A lot of push-ups, a lot of water. Not steroids at all. How much chicken he got? He ain't got revitiligo. Okay, that's I have revitiligo, okay? every summer I go outside and my skin gets blacker and darker. That actually happens. So if anybody got revitiligo around here, Recon TV can vouch for it. I come into work like Noob Cybot, just straight slip in and just punch in when nobody's looking. He knows. The opposite of what Michael Jackson got. It's alright. It's alright. Chicken, broccoli, and rice is disgusting. You are not black. Who is this man? Yo, listen. Did somebody clone Dukezilla? What happened here? No. 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 Nope. Nah. Walk style number 2 is not. No. My man is walking like he's got that wop. I'm not with it. My man is walking like General Sears, like George Sears. In Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. That's the way Fortune's father walks. And then you later find out that Fortune and Vamp were lovers, so you know, he's got a little yeah, that hip roll is real. Look at that. Clearly you can see who was the bottom. He looks like Smoke from MK Deception. That's amazing. You should. Yo, send me one. I have no idea what that means, but I have a feeling it's going to be as gorgeous as exploring this game. So yeah, share some real stars. You know what? I take it back. Now I just look like a black Isaac Butterfield. Like, good day, you good motherfuckers. It's me, Isaac. Yeah, that walk is mad saucy. You see that? That's that Drake the Type walk right there. That's that 21. Can you do something for me? Walk. That's what that is. I feel bad now. We gotta. I feel like. I feel like that's just not what we want right now. Just, You know, maybe when we get more comfortable in our spacesuit, we can try walking like that. But I don't feel like that's the move right now. He looked like he listened to Cardi B on weekends. Yo, I mean, not for nothing. Up is that's a pretty dope ass song. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Up is quite the song. All right, what are we doing here? All right, we're gonna figure out what kind of expert penguin I'm about to be. Okay, what are we doing? I'm a Oh wait, we can be a beast hunter. From the Ashta of Aquila to the terramorphs that plague the whole of the settled systems, hostile alien life abounds. You've learned the skills to track them, find them, and take them down. Ooh, so I can be like a space beast hunter? Fitness, ballistics, and gastronomy. Yo, that's kind of cool. I don't know about you, but I kind of like that. How does that sound? That actually sounds like a description of Monster Hunter World's meta to a T. I mean, you're physically fit, you're proficient with weapons, and you got the ability to cook some dope ass food out of all the weird shit you find in the universe. I'm kind of down with that. Did you say gangster? Let's check out. All right, well, we'll get to that. Let's see. Bouncer, you've worked the line at the toughest clubs in the settled systems. Back then, you learned that most lethal confrontations can be solved one of two ways: a strong right hook or a more strongly secured door. Aha. So my specialties are in hand-to-hand combat, hacking security systems, of course, and fitness. Okay. And a bounty hunter. Wherever there are wanted individuals, there are those who profit from their capture, and your quarry knows that in the vastness of space they can run, but they can't hide. So what do I get? Like the ability, do I get tracking? Can I do that? I'm a good pilot. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. So your specialties are in exploration and in flying? Basically Boba Fett, right? Yeah, basically Boba Fett. All right, Chef. I feel like Chef speaks for itself. While the unrefined masses scarf down chunks by the shipload, you cater to those with a more discerning palate. So I'm Space Anthony Bourdain. In your kitchen, countless alien species become true culinary masterpieces. Yup. I'm Space Gordon Ramsay mixed with Anthony Bourdain. Let's go. Skills are gastronomy, dueling, and scavenging. Let's go. I kind of like the idea of that. Dueling. Considered to many to be a lot. Wow. Close attacks with melee weapons. That sounds fun. Gordon Bourdain. Yes. Gordon Bourdain indeed. Okay, I'm liking this so far. This is a long-ass list of shit, but we're going to check it out. Cyber Runner. I'll see if I can abridge these as we run through these. From Neon to New Atlantis, the megacorps stand as monuments to power, prestige, and profit. That's a bit vague. You've worked both for and against them on the inside and out, often sacrificing conscience for credits. Oh no, I'm like a thief. I'm a space thief, basically. Stealth, security, and theft. Why would I need these skills? Cyberneticist. This is nutty. You seeing anything you like so far? Medicine, security, and lasers are the three starting skills. Okay. A diplomat. Oh, I bet I'm really good at talking to people. Which tells me dialogue trees. Which tells me the wars are over. Peace now reigns the settled systems. Because there were those quietly fighting to keep it, because of you, agreements were signed, words were heeded, lives were spared. I'm that guy behind the guy. I'm Dick Cheney, fam. Persuasion. Commerce and wellness. Wellness, look at that. Huh. commerce. That's so interesting. I feel like Bounty Hunter is like the No Man's Sky loadout. Your skills are in piloting, targeting control systems, so space battles you're already in there, and then boost pack training makes traversal and exploring planets like a no-brainer. I love this. Explorer. Major factions argued over the space they desperately tried to control. You were busy uncovering the wonders of the settled systems. Ooh. I have specialized laser training, astrodynamics. Okay. A little bit of love to coax even more capability out of a system's grav drive. So I assume explorers can travel further and farther, and maybe they have even more landing zones on planets. Maybe they have even more landing zones on planets, because I heard a lot of the planets are broken up into multiple landing zones of varying sizes, and that each individual landing zone is like practically the size of Skyrim, which unfathomable, but I'm down with it. But I have a feeling, I have a feeling being an explorer will allow you to go further longer. Surveying. Humanity now has access to untold alien worlds. And yeah, look at that. Like, you can become a historian. Just, okay, never mind. I feel like this is more that this actually feels a lot like the No Man's Sky loadout, because here you can survey planets and just gather data. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Dukezilla's default loadout. Dukezilla's the Dukezilla special. Gangster. You always disgusted by suckers killing themselves to make an honest wage. As soon as you are old enough to hold a weapon, you took what you wanted from anyone unlucky enough to have it. That's me cracking my knuckles. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, Jesus. Ah, the things I do for the stream. Oh, pain. Alright, I'm out of knuckles. Oh, there's one more. Anyway. Shotgun certification. I love it. Your starting skill is shotgun certification. You're in space, my guy. The cornerstone of close quarters combat, or CQC, the shotgun has proven a simple, deadly weapon for hundreds of years. Indeed. Boxing and theft. Forget exploration. Forget physical fitness. Why cook your own food? And who needs to hack with lasers? All you need is a shotgun, your fists, and the ability to pick the pockets of anything with pockets. You know what? That is in fact gangster. Well named, well named, well named, Bethesda. Thank you, Todd Howard. That is in fact gangster. Should have just put an A there for good measure. You taking motherfuckers' pockets. If you can even find them, look at me right now. Look at me. Where are the pockets? Stare into the face of your enemy. Wow. Ooh, a homesteader. You can newly discovered mineral. This is nutty. Weightlifting? So you're like, so a homesteader is, of course, okay, so we've got the space farmer. I love that one of his starting skills is just weightlifting. We all have arms, but clearly the homesteader is the one doing those like Liver King farmer walks. Minus the exogenous compounds, of course. We're all natty. We're natty in this stream, okay? An industrialist. A titan of industry, okay. I am very excited to run into industrialists in this game. I gotta tell you. A long hauler. I was just about to say it, and they said it before I could. You're a space trucker. You're a space trucker. Specialist in ballistic weapon systems, piloting, and weightlifting. A pilgrim. Damn, fam. Okay, we got a few left. This is very. I've already got like 2 just floating in my head so far. Pilgrim, wayfarer, wanderer, seeker, transient. You've been called many things during your travels and learned some things those could never understand. The journey is the destination. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If I were to pick the type that most represented me, this would probably be it. Scavenging, surveying, and gastronomy. Yeah, this is the most me one. I'm just a wanderer, man. I drink in life and I belch happiness. That's what I've discovered. It's the only way to live. Let's see. Professor, you've always enjoyed learning, but nothing could... Ooh, he's a nerd. Nerd! As humankind spread throughout the stars, there was never a lack of knowledge to obtain, and you gladly assisted. Indeed. Astrodynamics, geology, so I'm basically NDT. Without the insufferable attitude, of course. But I'm basically, you know, I'm space NDT, that's the default space of NDT anyway. Research methods. This is exactly who Neil deGrasse Tyson would pick in his first Starfield playthrough. He would just see this and his afro would stand on end. Dukezilla be like, speaking of truckers, remember the Big Mother Truckers franchise? I missed that. What? My boy, my friend, my guy. Big Mother Truckers is hilarious. I unfortunately didn't get to get down on that as much as I would have wanted to, but I did have 18-wheeler American Pro Trucker for Dreamcast, and I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? It's just funny shit. It's like Redneck Crazy Taxi. And if you were lucky enough to ever find that game in an arcade, and yes, I'm talking about like Big Mother Truckers or 18-wheelers, holy fuck. The arcade cabinet is one of the funniest things I've ever seen because there is a literal giant truck wheel, steering wheel attached to that bad boy. And it's got resistance on it. And yeah, it's just moments like that that really solidify that Sega will never not be at the top of the game when it comes to arcade cabinets. Obscene, insane arcade cabinets. Just Sega's just got that on lock, and that's why they still to this day run the biggest arcades in Japan. Because holy fuck, yeah, if I could have bought that giant fucking Chiquita banana fruit bowl sized steering wheel and bought that in my house and like glued it to my desk, I would. I would. Without a second thought. Just talk. Oh, the long hauler. Okay, wait. Oh, no, I saw this already. We were at Ronin. Ooh, a space Ronin? Masterless and unbound, you wandered the settled systems as a blade for hire. To some, you were a simple mercenary. To others, a hero. And to a select few, a nightmare they could never wake from. Yo, fam, I'm not gonna hold you. This might have just made the top 3 in my mind out of the 4 I was considering. A duelist, a stealth person, and a scavenger. I kind of want to be that. I want to be a space Ronin. How does that sound? How does being a space Ronin sound? No? Okay. A sculptor? What? Nah. A soldier? Okay, I feel like a lot of people are going to pick soldier. Fitness, ballistics, and boost pack training. So basically the game is an FPS. This is like the turn your brain off and shoot loadout. Space scoundrel. Good? Bad? Whose right is it to say? If there's anything you learn while traipsing through the galaxy, it's this. Space may look black, but it's really one big shade of gray. What? Okay, Han Solo. Whatever. So I guess this is the guy that actually does shoot Greedo first. It's cool. Penguin Penguin the Ronin kind of sounds... I don't know, man. Penguin the Ronin sounds like it could be some good DLC, though. Like, a couple months after launch on the Season Pass, if they just, like, slip the Penguin the Ronin skin into the Battle Pass, I don't know, man. I'd play as him. He's got, like, a huge Raiden hat. Like, you know, that huge hat from, yeah. He's got one of those on. I can see it. Actually, that reminds me. I'm all about the beard right now, but like did that say derm aesthetic? Holy shit, there are so many options. Wow. It's my hair. Oh shit. I mean, no, that's my hair last year. Like, my hair is way longer now, but hey, how about that? This game just got like 2 extra points just based on that alone. No. Nope. The John Malkovich. Nope. Nope. Yo, how did we get stuck here? We were on characters a minute ago. I'm sorry. I just can't deal with it. You know what? I feel like the fact that it still looks good is to this game's credit and not to its detriment. Yo, look at the fit. Oh no, his hairline is out. He got the Myron Gaines. Oh, look, he got the Fresh and Fit cut. Nope. My man Fresh is 35 going on 50. He should have used keeps. Okay, excuse me. Anyway. That's dope. And that beard is it. Like, if I could cultivate a beard like that in real life, that'd be crazy. Xenobiologist. Oh, the settled system is home to untold alien species, and while none of them have proven sentient, they never deterred you, so you sought them out and studied them for whatever gifts they offered. Ooh. Okay, so our personal starting skills are lasers, surveying, and fitness. I don't know how about that. Look at this. And then there's just an open one. Oddly, there's no information on file about your past life, clerical oversight, deletion by some powerful unknown faction, or was there nothing of note to mention? But whatever the reason, your past is known only to you. What's important is the here and now and the path you're about to forge. Oh, so this is the open-ended one. I have a... This is basically if you or I started Starfield. I feel like I want to do stuff like that. I mean, I am into the pilgrim life, but I'm not gonna lie. I like the sound of these 3 things. I think I'll be a space scoundrel. No, you know what? File not found sounds like me. Yeah. I feel seen. I feel seen. This is how I feel whenever I start a new job. come in that first day of work. This is exactly what your stat sheet looks like. Clerical oversight. Were you deleted by some powerful unknown faction? What the hell is what? No, what? You volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. What? I don't know about that, man. I like, you know, the crazy part. I you know what? Let's do that. That's actually me in real life. I have increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. Holy crap! That's actually my life right now. I kid you not. I bike like 20 miles a day on like 1,800 calories. It's wild. It's wild. I don't know how I do it. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. No, I'm not lying. That is not an exaggeration. You are deeply connected to the feelings of others. Oh. Performing actions your companion likes will result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness. I love giving buffs, fam. Performing actions they don't like will have the precise opposite effect. Oh gosh. We're getting a little personal here, aren't we? What kind of perk is that? Pay rent. That's a little bit too much for me. You're a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. I love that. That's so funny. I like empath. That's kind of cool. You gain access to special Freestar Collective dialogue options and better rewards for some missions given by the faction, but crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Really? I don't even know who they are. We're going to be creating multiple characters in this game, aren't we? This is going to be one of those games that people play for years. I can already feel it. You've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. Wow, narcissists. On the plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. Wow. So you're basically like, you have a stalker? Introvert? You really need your alone time. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when you're adventuring alone, but when adventuring with other human companions. Oh, man. That's hitting. That's exactly, yeah. Exerting yourself uses less, yeah. That's exactly the way introverted life be. That's exactly that's a pretty accurate introvert perk, isn't it? Kid stuff. Your parents are alive and well and you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. Bro, what the hell are these perks? Neon Street Rat. Raised Enlightened. Ooh. Interesting. That's nuts. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost to health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly, like an addiction. What? Madness. Spaced. Wow. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. Madness. terra firma is the opposite of space. That makes sense. Wanted. Huh. Ooh. Occasionally, armed mercenaries will show up and try to kill you, but being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. This game is wild, so... I mean... I'm all about them empath. I like making sure that my people eat whenever we go adventuring. I always like giving my people buffs or making sure they know what they're doing or that they're safe. And that sounds like me in a multiplayer game, so we're going to go with that. So alien DNA is hitting too close to home. Empath. And this is mean, but I think I have people like I have had people like this in my life. That's really cute, but I don't want that as a gameplay mechanic. I'm good. Just fucking jumping around. Like you have an addiction to jumping because it increases your resilience in space. That's so weird. I kind of want the Freestar. I want to have Freestar Collective dialogue options. Kind of want that. But I don't know what the Freestar Collective is, so... United Colonies dialogue options and better rewards for some mission. However, crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. I think I have decided. My body has been acclimated to space. But it's decreased when it's on the surface. Introvert, Taskmaster, and Empath for you. Interesting. If you have your crew trained in a certain ship system, that system would automatically repair itself to full health whenever it's damaged below 50%. Ooh. Interesting. However, all crew cost twice as much to hire. That's deep. That's deep, my friend. I think I'm going with alien DNA, empath, and spaced. This feels like a thing I would do in a place that I would do it, and I think I'm going to do it. Let's finish this bad boy. Select a background to continue. Wait, didn't we file not found it? There we go. Name, I have pronouns. You silly game. You 2023 game, you. I'm gonna have to force people to say that shit in casual conversation, and it'll be funny every time they do. That's all I gotta say. No, your name is not gonna be my real name. Chill. Wait. I mean, I am a bird, you know, but I have a feeling this is going to make the game dialogue unbelievably confusing. As a person who is sensitive and respective of the pronouns of others, I have even had people completely trip and fall on their face. Even with the best of intentions, you still trip and fall on your face. Like, and have to, like, stop for a moment of clarity and go, no, wait, when I say they, I mean them. I mean them instead of they. I mean them. Like, I've had that happen. And it just happens. It just happens. It just happens. So we're going to stick with the default pronouns. What? What if they actually say your name? I don't think they will. You know? I don't know. Traditionally, any game where I've ever had to name myself, they never, you know, it's because they're not about to say your name out loud. It's the whole reason Final Fantasy X, no one ever calls Tidus, and people ended up calling him Titus for years because you could actually name him, and kind of messes up the voice acting when nobody can actually call him Tidus, because you could have named him Dickhead. And it I'm sorry. But yeah, like, you could have just named him Dick Cheese, and, you know, It just wouldn't have been congruous. That's some cognitive dissonance you got to deal with. So yeah. Whoa.
Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
You think they freaked out when they just saw me sprout a huge beard and my skin just turn instantly black? Like you think? You think they see that all the time and they're just like not worried about it anymore? I don't know, man. It was kind of incredible.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me.
Don't gaslight
You'll
me.
walk it
I know
off.
what I saw.
More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of
I
the
legit
devil.
feel gaslit. You can switch to third. I can see myself in the game.
Our constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still
Gimme.
there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, come on.
Oops. What did I do?
Not to them, apparently.
I'm not listening to them. I'm just...
Whoa. You don't look good.
Who asked you?
This has been a good run.
You lucked out being picked
I
up
don't
for
talk to
this one.
minors. I've been waiting to make that joke. Yo, chill. I'm trying to steal your food in peace. Go, Kent.
Argos usually ain't so good at picking sites. Oh, this time, like a miracle.
Okay, so whoever shit I...
You
Whoever
alright?
shit I just stole...
Need some
Sorry,
coffee
not
or
sorry.
something? Heller putting that first aid seminar to work on you,
Yeah,
huh?
you know it, brother. Cheddar snack crackers. Sorry, fam. Taking your cheddar snack crackers with me. A pair of tweezers! Oops. Wait. How do you put your weapons away? Funky. Okay, hold on. What is all this chaff I'm picking up in my inventory? This is nuts.
What? Ah, I'm working.
Hey, you alright? Maybe don't do any heavy lifting for a while?
You think you'd be able to live in space?
Not interested. Whatever it is. You're lucky. I've been with some outfits that didn't even bother packing better.
I love the idea of active
Let's get
space
to this
travel,
meeting.
but I don't feel like we are meant to be
All
out
right,
there
Dusty.
psychologically or
Airlock.
physically.
Put your helmet on.
The idea of going out to space actually kind of scares me. How do you put your helmet on? The area in the lower right. Okay. Hide helmet in breathable areas with the right bumper. That's cute. They did the thing. They did the vault thing. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool as hell. Oh, well, let me get down on that. Thank you. Give me that health pack. There's nothing in there? Well, give me that. And that. Hell yeah. We got guns.
You got somewhere else.
Man, if you don't... What's good, bro?
Hey. Busy.
Oh. Ooh. That's new. Let's hit the inventory and see this bad boy. Hey, I thought I got a black Bravaclass helmet. What was that all about? Oh, there it is. Ah, look at that. Looks ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie, this gun looks awesome. Deep down inside, I'm looking for a game to fulfill the Destiny dream, you know?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went
No.
cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on
I
Bendy?
had a hallucination.
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds
Thank
of
you.
nonsense.
Is that right,
Yes.
cowboy? Went on a
Balls. I was tripping balls, fam.
trip, huh? That
Yes.
fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Y'all really had me out here mining space
hand over the
mushrooms and
credits,
nobody
and I'll
told
be
me
happy
until
to never
after the
see
dust
this
hit me
thing.
in the face?
Or you ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
What? What? Who? What's happening? What? The Y button is jump in this game. Who hates us?
You're fine.
Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Oh. Shut up! Okay, that's good. Confirmed, you can shoot them in the backpack and give them a goofy death. Confirmed. Oh no, I was trying to hit the backpack again. I was trying to hit his jetpack so bad. Ooh. Shoutouts to looting the bodies. Hold on. I have to remember, I really have to remember I'm playing Space Skyrim here. We looting bodies. We looting the bodies. We looting all bodies. What's the maelstrom? It sounds like a machine gun of some sort. I love it. Okay. Let's give it a second. What's going on in our inventory right now? We got a lot of new weapons. Impact. I knew it. The maelstrom sounded like a machine gun of some sort. Interesting. Look at that loot. Woo. 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 And a rescue axe. Okay. So, can I equip these, or? Oh, you can put things in your favorites, I see. Interesting. What the hell is that? A steroid-based performance enhancer designed to boost leg strength. That's cute. We'll equip that. Okay, this is pretty good so far. The inventory is pretty easy to understand. You get 1 skill point every time you level up. Wow. Each skill unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. Okay. Whoa. So we have physical, social, combat, science, and tech as far as specialties. That menu music goes hard, though.
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Now that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
Yes, so?
You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
Yes?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger
Everybody
things.
calls me Dusty. I don't think they understand how this goes over for me culturally. Like, Dusty in my culture means something, and it's not anything good.
now that we've been attacked?
Don't you need me, Lynn?
We've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
Thanks for everything, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take
Voice
this.
acting goes hard.
You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions? Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now. See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted.
What, you goof?
While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out. That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer, with your help. Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Man, we dodged a bullet there, didn't we? By not being loot collectors.
And Vasco, don't let him break
First
my
thing we're
ship.
doing is flying it into a wall.
We're still in one. Hey, I don't know how you kept your cool back there.
Oh, you know, video games.
Hey, sounds like you gotta go. We're still in one piece. Oh, God. I'm gonna throw up.
It appears you are the new captain of the Frontier.
It appears so.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay. Captain, Captain, I'll guide you as best I can.
Guide me onto the
Good
ship.
luck,
No,
Captain.
don't make me go on first. What if it explodes? I'm gonna die. We gonna die tonight.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Oh shit, sandwich. No, not the plate, eat the sandwich. Can you eat the plate? Ooh. Eat more.
and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Cool. Our ship is stolen. Hopefully that won't come back to bite us in the ass later on. Oh. Wow. The research lab lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from raw minerals extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and plant life to manufactured components that can be made at a workbench. Okay. Interesting. Food and drink. Oh, that's where the gastropub really comes in handy. Look at that. I gotta say, even on a Series S, this game looks really good.
Shields ready. The rest is
I think a lot of that has to do with the decision to keep the game at 30 frames per second. Ultimately, I think that was a great decision they made. Because without targeting 60, they could focus more on the fidelity. And this game doesn't look bad. At all. Made it, y'all! We're in
now
space!
That we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Power up all the systems? What does that mean? What? Okay, no, that's crazy. What? Are you kidding me? You have to divert power to different parts of the what?
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control.
What?
Let's go over the engines.
Please?
Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed. Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, will be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. Surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains. Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain. far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface. careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable. All flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
I do not like the vibe of this place at all.
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more. Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member. I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted. Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos, so technically you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support.
Well, that makes all the sense.
I have often asked the most likely answer is that Barrett. I am ready to
Really? What's he traded for? Love that we can do that at any time. But why did the chicken cross the road? Huh? What's a chicken? Oh, these jokes are bad. Yeah. Ecliptic mercenary says to woman, I've been hired to kill you, and I always get the job done. Woman says, can't we talk about this, son? Wow. That's pretty dark. Yeah. How do you keep an idiot in suspense? Alright, asshats, whatever. How do you get a Freestar Collective kick out of a tree? Wave. Wow. These are aggressively mean jokes. These aren't even just bad jokes.
Curious. These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Place is, I mean, don't get me wrong, just loving the whole abandoned... The old abandoned science lab aesthetic, but... Come on. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Love that the gravity's low on this planet, so I can just hop over things like a goofball.
I got this.
Oh shit, she does got this. Whoa, that's a melee weapon. You thought. Okay. Wow.
The terror morphine's loose. I repeat, the terror morphine's loose. Do not engage. If you can reach
Oh man, that was the best.
Classic United Colonies. Put something in a cage until it kills you.
One more time.
The heck? Light 'em up, Dad!
Okay, didn't see that coming. Can I switch aiming shoulders?
Smarts.
Sorry, Vasco.
It seems the enemy has vanished. Alert, the enemy has returned. Peace is no longer a I am his.
Taking fire!
You were trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive.
That is actually very true, my friend. Yeah, can we try that out? What is that, a flare gun? A laser pistol. Huh. Staff and I just arrived this morning, and I'm not surprised to find the facility completely operational. As usual, the United Colony spared no expense. It's all very exciting, inspirational, really knowing you have the full support of the decision makers. I have to admit, I was surprised to learn the lab is a closely guarded secret located in Freestar Collective space, no less, but we go where the bird takes us. Xeno-warfare is the evolution of ground-armed conflict? No! We know it, and the Freestar Collective surely knows it as well. Forget what the calendar says, this is 1942 all over again. We might as well be the Manhattan Project, racing to create the game changer before the other side. Good lord. Arthropods are calm, easy to work with, and they allow themselves to be fitted with NCIs without much trouble. Okay. Why are we using... It's like... what is it? Alien warfare? They're herding up these aliens and using them as weapons? That's not going to end well. What happens when they get hungry and the only thing that's left is your side? Imagine a pack of alien beasts, suited to any terrain, capable of instantly obeying any command. I have designated these beasts obedient pets, but we just call them stalkers. Chateau Avignon, 2170. I love it. Oh, wait. The Red Devils. Okay, so they're messing with hybrids and bioorganic weapons in this place? This is honestly what I don't want. I'm not down with just herding up alien species like the Pokemon and just saying I choose you on the battlefield just doesn't ring well with me. No, just call me crazy. Something about that I just don't like. Guess that shit I don't like. You don't say.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
He's actually not lying. guy doing back there? Ah, it's a succulent. Oh wow, I'm not skilled enough to open that. I'll take it. We're still in our first hour or so of Starfield. It's cool. And they're out of half and half. Even in the future, people can't be lactose tolerant of the lactose intolerant.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of
hell?
whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
Oh, that's clever. Interesting. Oh well. That was tougher than I thought it would be. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. All right.
Flawless health compromised.
So interesting that a lot of the plants they have out here are succulents.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
I killed Barrett. That's funny.
Oh no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but The only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship. You're not talking us out of this score.
Well,
You willing to give up the ship? Just like that?
I mean, I didn't come here looking for a fight.
Do I look like I care what happens to you? They aren't? You sure?
I'm very sure.
Can't believe this.
Okay.
There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing.
Okay.
Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Let's go. Oh. Crystal blue persuasion. Ah. Look at me. Just a wordsmith out here. What's good, Crimson Folk?
Don't come back.
Oh.
No treasure. Everything to do with Barrett turns into a mess.
Silver-tongued devils we are. Look at that. We actually talked our way out of a boss fight. Let's go. Oh, that's the scanner. Can you fast travel to your ship? Oh, wow. Excuse me. Well played.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
I didn't think it would, but you're absolutely right, robot. People, I'll be right back. quarters in them, or else they make noise. Alright, so, where were we? We have a place to be. Wow. Okay. How do you do this? There we go. So unbelievably loud.
Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. We're cleared for
Anybody bring any contraband? Atlantis. Look at that. I suppose we can go for the easy one. These menus are so convoluted. I can't wait until this starts making more sense and just becomes second nature. I'm no stranger to, you know, games finding their footing. Those initial moments are always so rough. I remember a few years into Destiny just how unremarkable it looked to me. I completely forgot just how that game looked to newer players.
Hey, Bosco. Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Oh. Why, thank you.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
What? New ships? Oh. Well, maybe not. Nice to look. Wow, okay. Something tells me you'll be able to make your own. I mean, of course you will.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. Sure, have at it.
What? Wow. Aft. Yep.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
This is something we can't afford to get lost in right now. We're all about playing the game at the moment.
mast, staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
Nothing good comes from the well.
Oh, look at that.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Robot, which way?
Have a good one.
Water is quite aesthetically pleasing. Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
We just need to convince her that President Abeyo isn't the same as her predecessors. That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abeyo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
We'll make sure she knows, ma'am.
Good. I'll see you at the 11:30 then.
This facial animation is phenomenal. Phenomenal. For random NPCs, they shouldn't be voicing their lines as convincingly as they are. The animation is never usually that well lip synced. Headphones weigh heavily upon my head, but I'm down.
there.
Hope you're not agoraphobic. Hope you're not agoraphobic.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Oh, wait a minute. It's 1:27 in the morning. Hold on. Sorry, but is it out yet? Is it out yet? But is it out yet? 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 But is it out yet? But is it out yet? But is it out yet? Like, is it out yet? But is it out yet? No, it's not out yet. Ah! Why aren't you out yet? For shame. That game should be out right now. What are we on? On California time? Do I have to wait another hour and a half for this to come out? Why are you doing this to me, Microsoft? Siri, what are you doing? Leave me alone. Soon, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Soon. Soon, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Yo, my watermark continues to be a pest. Like, is there any part of the UI that my watermark no, if I stick it in the middle of the screen, then it's gonna do that thing where it's gonna cover up some integral part of the UI. I think. If I put it in the middle of the screen, it's gonna cover up.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Thank you, Junk Robot. My suit is protecting me from environmental damage. It is.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think what I'm suggesting is all the phenomena we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory?
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
Don't play nice. Just a little friendly conversation. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk
Apparently.
about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Who are you?
Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question.
you start with telling me what the constellation even is?
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
Pirates attack.
I
He asked me
see.
to deliver it.
Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Well, I kinda did.
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that.
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Talked to Vladimir recently, face to face, I mean?
I haven't needed to go up there in a bit. Why?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there all alone for so long.
Some people love that kind of space. Pun intended.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I understand. You've been through a lot. Just let me know when.
Well, this could be interesting.
Very funny, Walter. You know Constellation's been keeping me busy.
I wasn't born yesterday, you know. I bet you have your eye on something.
All right. There's a chance that a 15th century edition of Aquinas' Summa Theologica is out there. I've been asking a few questions in my spare time.
Let me know.
Ask if you've got questions.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
What's up, Stroud?
Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Vision I had means
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing. Not exactly, no. But I suppose it doesn't matter. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
What do you do?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and
Okay.
all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else. Until next time.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
I become rather cranky when I'm not able to participate in Constellation's little adventures. My darling Issa has concluded that it is in both of our best interests if I can spend my time working from the lodge as often as possible.
Okay then. I guess if you're both okay with it.
Hope you've got your pen at the ready, Walter. Bills to sign and all.
It's almost as if
I
you
didn't
think I'm
lose
made
you,
of
did I?
brains. What is it this time?
Fuel isn't free.
Second
I'm
one was on
afraid.
Kazal,
This
buried the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight.
You and I both know
Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Ah, indeed. How interesting.
not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Wow, this facial animation is insane.
Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something?
It doesn't seem like it was
I don't want to
handcrafted.
necessarily
This seems
use the
very
words
automated,
divine
but it's just
revelation,
doing what it
but
does really well.
you know, if the label fits.
These are definitely somewhat canned, but they are really. They're good. Let me not dissect. It just looks nice. Well then. I mean, maybe I'm just going crazy.
That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. I'm not gonna lie, both you and Barrett, did it feel like... It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just... Take care of yourself.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
Can they even fathom boats anymore?
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it? That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Everything all right? Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon. There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Huh.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
I wonder why it isn't usually.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Okay, I have my own personal storage safe. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, what is it? Ready to get out there? Okay.
I don't know, Constellation. Are we ready to go out there? Are we truly ready to go out there? Should we stop it here for now? I mean, there's been quite a bit. There's been a raid.
Yeah.
There's been a little dash of persuasion thrown in there. I mean, Constellation hasn't really taken off yet. We definitely can later. It might this game is only becoming clear to me the longer I play.
Satisfied with the quarters available to you.
We've got ship building. We've got crafting. We've got character building exercises. We've got dialogue trees. We've got lore. We've got world building, and we have an active story pushing us to the outer reaches of this galaxy. My goodness. I've only been to 3 planets so far? Not really in an exploratory capacity, but I think so far the few things we've done have been enough to the few things we've done have given me enough of an idea of the kind of game we've just gotten ourselves into accidentally, so I think it's safe to say that we retired FF for a little bit in lieu of this early Starfield. Let's see. I'm gonna get used to this, watch. Like, I'm trying to get to my skill trees. You feel me? Where my skill trees at? There we go. Oh, look at that. I got 2 skill points that I'm just leaving on the table, fam. Oh, I've always wanted that. Dueling, I want that. Shotguns do 10% more damage. How ass. How about my social credits? Let's see. Adds a stealth meter. You're 25% more difficult to detect when sneaking. Suppressed weapons do an additional 5%. What? Yeah, give me the stealth meter. I want that. Why does it look like a Ninja Turtle? That only just hit me. That's cool. Increase your maximum health by 10%. Ooh. You have 10% more oxygen. Ooh. Why you got so many necklace? Why you got necklace? How about science, astrodynamic? Ooh. That could be useful. Adds an optional zoom to the hand scanner, and scan distance is increased to 20 meters. Interesting. Unlocks ship targeting functionality. Cute. Current rank. You can now utilize boost packs.
I am at your service, Captain.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think the first 3 hours of Starfield have been very edifying. It's a little early to tell in the game, but it's definitely off to a good start. Combat feels very Bethesda.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something.
The shooting feels a little bit stuffy, but that's to be expected. But I hope you enjoyed this brief, secret-filled... Ooh, stealth meter active. I hope you enjoyed this brief, secret-filled
It's been
jaunt
quieter
into the
around here
world
ever
of
since Vladimir
Starfield.
went to live on the eye full time.
Thank you for watching. I will try my best to be back same bat time, same bat channel.
We're just at the beginning of this mystery, and you're going to be there for it.
Until we bring this up on the next stream, maybe another bonus episode this weekend, but until we do, with another 4 days of Starfield early access ahead of us, this has been Expert Penguin. You've been watching the Expert Playlist. For some more Starfield gameplay, please tune in on our next stream here at twitchtv.com/expertpenguin. But until the next one, good night, everybody. I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of
Until then,
bedrock.
good night, everyone.
That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. You've done this before, eh? Wise words. We watch each other's backs. We'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Interesting. Actually, there's some things I want to do on my own first.
Go ahead. Just don't take too long or my contact's information might go bad.
Copy that, Sarah. I will see you on the next my kumquats.
Hey. Something you need?
That beard is immaculate, I swear. Look at that face. Look at my face!